Hi there, this is called Sweet Zugzwang and it's a beautiful trap in the Urusov Gambit of the Bishop's opening. It's a rare example of a Zugzwang so early on in the game. e4 and e5, the Bishop's opening with Bishop c4, and Black plays Knight f6, to which White plays the Urusov Gambit d4. After e takes on d4, White doesn't take the pawn back, rather plays Knight f3, allowing the pawn on e4 to be captured. Black can take that, Knight takes on e4, and now White takes the pawn on d4 with the Queen. Queen takes d4, gaining time, hitting the Knight, which really should drop back to f6 with around equality. If instead Knight back to d6, which hits the Bishop on c4, White plays energetically and now ignores that threat on the Bishop by casting, because the Rook is going to cause irreparable damage along that e-file. So if Black responds with Knight c6 hitting the Queen, the Rook's heading for e1 anyway, check, and now Black can't interpose with the Bishop because of Queen takes on g7, and if Queen e7 the Rook takes Queen, simply winning for White. So rather uglily that Knight retreats back to e7, and now White plays quite prudently. That Bishop is a valuable piece and the Knight on d6 is actually a mess, so Bishop b3, keeping that Bishop on the board, and now Black is totally tied up and very short of any ideas whatsoever. In fact, pretty much Zugzwang. Any move he makes is going to make his position even worse. If Black tries to perhaps gain control of these important squares, the g5 and e5 square, so that the Knight doesn't enter into them, maybe f6 has a logic behind it. But now White can play Queen d5, which really ties up Black's pieces. Black can't play anything. c6 is going to be met by Queen takes on d6. If b6, then Queen takes on a8. Really very few moves available. So if Black tries a move like g5, maybe try and get the Bishop to g7, maybe push on to g4, then White can simply sack here. Knight takes on g5. After f takes on g5, Bishop takes on g5. And if h6, hitting the Bishop, then White can ignore that and play Knight c3. It's game over. The Knight's heading for e4 and f6 with a mate in 2. H takes on g5 can be met by Knight takes on e4, allowing now the Queen to be captured, since the Knight on e4 is blocking the Rook. But if the Knight takes the Queen, Knight takes d5, then the Knight no longer inflicts mate on f6, but rather it's going to be mate now on d6. Knight takes d6 is checkmate. So this has been a trap called Sweet Zugzwang in the Urusov Gambit of the Bishop's opening. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.